Hey, how's everybody doing today? I got a mail day, and I've been waiting for this for a little while. Um, it's 1958 Topps baseball cards, and they're dated. So I got two different orders, and let's see this one will last because you guys want to see that one for sure. But two different orders. And the first one is, let me take them out of these bags. See this one better. First one is Carlton Lily, SCG. SCG. It's a 7.5, 1958 Topps baseball. I'll show you guys see it. It's very cool. That card, and take this out of the bag also so you can see it better. Sometimes with the inside the bags, which are good to keep, you want to get those bags if you get graded cards. Start getting graded cards, it keeps the cases from getting scratched. And this is Frank House, 1958, right there, and this is a 7 near mint to mint condition. Let's see if you guys can see it better. Just starting to use this tripod. I haven't used one in a while, and Ashley got it for me for a while. So I made a video yesterday, and it didn't come out very well. And I was opening up another pack of 2018. Was a different one. It was Elite, and the video just sucked. You couldn't even see the cards. I didn't even want to do that. So that's that card. I want to make sure that you guys see these cards. And so we got these two right here. That's a separate lot. And then these right here is what I was really going after. I never owned one before, so I always wanted to have this card. I have here Herman Kilber, but the other card I'll show you, the last one will be, it's pretty epic. This is the other card I got. This is SCG3, 1958 Topps baseball. Putting the set together. There's a few cards I was going after, and then I am probably going to send these vintage cards to SCG because I like the way they do vintage better than PSA. The casing looks better. They're pretty straight. So that's the third card, and for the granddaddy of them all right now. And it's amazing. This guy's not in the Hall of Fame, but Roger Maris, rookie card, PSA 2. I bought these two cards together, the Harmon Killebrew and this Roger Maris, in a lot. And it's PSA 2. Hopefully you guys can see it. Roger Maris is a very interesting character. He died, I think, in like 1985. He was only 51 years old. His career stats are 850 home run, 850 RBIs, 275 home runs, and his batting average is 260. Seven-time All-Star, 3-time world champ. Won his last world championship with the Cardinals, and won 2 world championships with the Yankees. 2-time MVP, 1-time Gold Glove winner, and also, broke the home run record, which was set by Babe Ruth in 1927. And there was controversy about that because it was 162 games when Roger Maris broke the record, and Babe Ruth did it in 154 games. So yeah, he's an amazing character, and there was controversy with Roger Maris breaking that record with Babe Ruth. As I said, Roger Maris did it in the last game. Was 162 games they played, and Babe Ruth did it in 154 games. So the last game of the season, Roger Maris hit the home run and broke the record. And then obviously in '98, Mark McGwire beat it. I had 70 home runs, and I think Barry Bonds had 73 home runs in 2001. So yeah, and this is still the all-time American League record. So um, he's not in the Hall of Fame, but the bat that he uses in the Hall of Fame, I think it's a disgrace that Roger Maris is not in the Hall of Fame. And this is why I say the fans should take over the Hall of Fame ballots. There are players in the Hall of Fame that should be in the Hall of Fame for sure, and they're not. So, and this is definitely one of the guys. Roger Maris is an amazing player. He won, MVP twice, and won 3 World Series, 2 with the Yankees, and 1 with the Cardinals in '67. So, an amazing guy. Passed away too early in his life. 51. He was 51 years old when he passed away. This is his rookie card. You can find them on eBay and get good deals on them. I buy stuff in lots. It's cheaper that way, and I like these. Like I said, the SCG casing, and they're good graders. It looks better to me in the black for vintage. This is my opinion. And with everything going on with PSA and all the scandalous stuff, them trimming cards with PWCC and all that, who knows, I mean, they pick and choose what customers they're going to do that for. But they could easily trim this card right here, tighten it up, because the back is pretty good condition and everything. They would do stuff like that with this card, trim it up and make it a 7, and it'd be worth over $1,000. Right now this card's about $150. You could get a PSA 2 for around $100 to $150, which is a rip-off. And then when Roger Maris goes into the Hall of Fame, which he should have been in there years ago, this cards will go up a lot in value. But this 1958 set, I like these cards. They're cool. You could get them at reasonable price. Like I said, just go on eBay, check them out. Make sure, and anything, look, like, even though that this card is numbered and everything, and in a PSA, see how it's a number on there, and you can check that out, right? Even though there's numbers, that's what you should do. If you're bidding on big cards, and I have a lot of friends on here that do this, and they're smart guys, but they just don't look into the aspects of these little things that I'm telling you about. Call these numbers up. Call PSA. You can look them up on their website, and make sure that they're registered and they're legit, because people are making fake PSA card labels and print and putting them in these cases, and they look just like PSA cards. And they're doing it with high vintage stuff, even modern basketball, the Jordans. I had a guy tell me, and he's a pretty funny person too, and he's a lot nicer than I would have been to these people. But the guy bought in 3 PSA 10 Michael Jordan 86 Fleer cards, and right off the bat, there's an alert, But they were made in China. The labels are straight. Everything is straight on them, except the numbers on the back. You can't. They're registered with the company. So every company has those numbers. You can do that with any card, even GMA or any of them cards companies. They all have their stuff registered with that, with how many they have a registration number on them. Even the crappiest card companies do that. The only people I think that, even First Grade does that. I mean, every card company does that. But when you're buying stuff and you're getting into $7,000, $5,000, $2,000, multiple thousands of dollars worth of stuff here, because I was just trying to win a Mickey Mantle rookie card, and it went from $300 to $6,000 in less than a half an hour. Okay, and that was a PSA 1. So, and if you're gonna bet like that and you have it like that, and you're trying to get cards like that, you definitely want to make sure they're straight and legitimate. But I'm not trying to talk negativity about stuff. I'm just letting you guys know you're my friends and my family, and I know a lot of people want to live in this bubble where everything's groovy and nobody does stuff like that. But unfortunately, when it comes to these types of things, these vintage cards, they make reprints of everything. I totally hate the reprint situations, and I buy them sometimes just to show people what they look like. Like, I sent my friend Mike, the card dude, a Jeter autograph that's on a a hokey company, just so he'll have one to see when he comes across a real autograph what it should look like. You know what I mean? And that autograph is obviously a physical autograph, but it is that's how he signs it, and it's the way it's supposed to look. So, if you ever come across something like that, you'll know what to look for. And the fake ones, I mean, they're making fake penny contender uh, Patrick Mahomes autos. You got to watch out for that stuff, okay? Same with Tom Brady and all these people. Mickey Mantle is probably, and Jordan are probably the most I've ever seen of any reprint cards I've ever seen in my life. It's just outrageous how many reprints are out there of these two guys. It's amazing. I'm sure soccer players, there are soccer cards that are worth a lot of money too, and they do that with soccer, but it's in America. Uh, Mickey Mantle and Michael Jordan are the ones that are most reproduced. And anyway, I'm really happy to have this. It's really cool. It's going right with my set, so everything is going the way it should be. The 1958 Topps is really cool, and we're going to be opening up a box of 2020 cards. Heritage, high-end Heritage. Ashley loves those things, and they look similar to this. They're more like the 60s, 1960s styles with the oval. I'll show you guys those cards too. I have a bunch of those, but I got this the other day, and I wanted to make a video of it, but I do other, videos of life and like the stuff I do because I'm a real person, and I have friends on here. We all started together. Some of them are in thousands of subscribers, and we're still friends, and we talk on the phone and trying to get some t-shirts for some of my buddies that live in areas where they can't come down here just to see Bike Week and stuff, and enjoy doing that for my friends. They're good people, and they work hard just like me. So we all kind of have a little family going on here, and that's why I always say when you join us, we're always going to be there for you and try to help the community and share our knowledge. But if you see people selling reprints or fakes of these cars, and they're fakes, and you find out that you do the background check on it and the cards are not registered with PSA, report them to eBay, because people are spending thousands of dollars for these things. And as I said, my opinion is I like these, and especially in the T206s, they just look way better. The SCGs just look better than the PSA labels. And a PSA has just been doing scandalous stuff in the 90s. We've caught them when I was working at card shops. They've been doing this for a long time. The Ernest Wagner thing, which should have been a huge light bulb for everybody to wake up. Half their collection is probably trimmed or altered, or even worse, it could be reprints. Who knows? But these are cool, and I'm glad to share them with you. And I am trying to pick up some more of these cards because he should be going to the Hall of Fame pretty soon, Mr. Maris. So I appreciate you guys watching. You guys have a good day, and hopefully you learned something from the video. Thanks a lot.